So today we are going to be beating the 420 mode on Five Nights at Freddy's Plus. I don't care how long this takes me. Let's get into it.
Are you fucking...
You're actually quite easy to deal with. You, on the other hand, suck balls. So here's the strategy. We don't let Foxy hit the door once. That would be a surefire strategy. Okay, so this is the successful attempt. I'm going to explain the strategy I used and also the strategy that you can use for your own attempts at this. So let's get into it. So for starters, the power in this game. I don't know why, but the power is really scuffed. To the point that you can have the right door closed the entire night and not have a problem at all. That eliminates basically the biggest problem in this entire challenge, which is Freddy. Freddy moves just so unbelievably fast that it's impossible to keep up with him. And I'm pretty sure you can't camera stall him either, so you don't really have a choice at all. Which also eliminates Chica. Chica, it would actually be the easiest to deal with if it was, if the door was actually going to be left open, but it's not, so Chica isn't even a problem in this. Like, the only thing about Chica that is actually a problem at all, which is the same thing that's the problem with Freddy, the biggest thing in this challenge is sound cues. So, when the characters move, they move on very set paths. And because they're on 20, they always move. I think it works the same as the original game, where they basically have like a chance to move. That's what the AI system is. Basically, all the characters have a guaranteed chance to move on every single opportunity. So, basically, when it comes to the audio in this game, it means that whenever one of the characters, either Bonnie or Chica or even Freddy, reaches like the back corner rooms, a little sound effect plays, and both have distinct ones, and Bonnie has a very distinct sound. The only issue can come to, so basically Bonnie, the strategy I'm using is I'm listening for when Bonnie's door opens, and the second that happens, I basically shut the door immediately, and I'm going to Bonnie's camera because if you look at his camera while he's on it, he will basically break the camera and then move to the next automatic spot, which would be our door. So it pushes him to the door a little bit faster, which will keep him at the door for a less amount of time. And then I'm basically just, estimate how long he's going to be at the door for. I was assuming around, 2 or 3 seconds. So I flip the camera up and down once or twice to, basically get him on the ball moving. So the only problem would be that Freddy and Chica actually are quite loud. So you have to really pay attention to make sure that you can hear Bonnie's distinct door sound. If you miss it, even for a second, you're dead. But that's it right there. That's the sound right there that you're listening for. And then you can just basically get him on like that. So the actual biggest problem besides that, obviously with the power being with us and Freddy and them being off, if you can just listen in, it's fine. But the actual biggest problem is, as you can kind of tell, is Foxy. I don't know what it is, but Foxy in this game is stupidly fast. And in the previous version of this game that I played, Foxy didn't take power when he hit the door. This time he does take power, and he takes quite a lot of it very quickly. I lost an attempt before, which was shown previously. He took like 5% power, which is enough to warrant it, but he can actually take way more. I think at one point he took like 20% power, and that was him hitting the door enough times. And that was like my first attempt, not really knowing how it works. The other thing about Foxy compared to the other version I played is that you can't hear Foxy run down the hall in this version. So, unfortunately, there's no way to like stall him. Just like, in the previous version, the way that you beat him was literally you're listening for him to run down the hallway. So really the only characters that you're dealing with are Bonnie and Foxy, which, I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. Makes this challenge any easier, any harder, I don't really know. But all I do know is that this challenge was, you know, it was a bit tricky. It took me about 25, 26 attempts to do it. And that's largely because I basically went into the knowledge that I did in my previous. Once I started to look at it more as the original games, it became a lot different. It kind of became a similar strategy to the original game, but there was just a couple of things that were a little bit different. I kind of want to make a tutorial how to do the first 420 mode because I've gotten pretty good at it. This one, yeah, pretty much the strategy is just at the very start of the night, you wait until Freddy gets to the like the back of his corner, and you can tell when he's there. Basically, I listen to when the music box plays in the kitchen, and then pretty much the next laugh will be there. So, you know, you just watch it from there. And then that eliminates, obviously, the problems with Chico and everything like that. That's not an issue at all. I did try a strategy at one point where I, like, tried to open the door when if I knew Freddy was far away, because you can tell where he is. You know, to get him far away and then, like, go back and forth. But you move so far. It takes so long for you to get from one side of the room to the other in this game, it's not really worth it at all. So yeah, you deal with those. It's just making sure that you keep the camera up as much as possible to get Foxy's stalling in, listening for Bonnie's audio cue, and that's pretty much it. And this is it. Please. This is my winning attempt. Thanks for watching. Please. Oh. 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 Oh my god. We did it. Let's go.